At the very beginning, let's carefully analyze today's urgent and eye-opening title: Why Senior Hearts Fail Suddenly. This food reduces risk by 2x. The main health problem we are addressing is sudden heart failure and sudden cardiac events in seniors, including silent heart attacks, fatal rhythm disturbances, and rapid heart decompensation that often occur without warning after age 60. The main promised solution is one specific food shown to significantly reduce cardiovascular risk by improving heart muscle resilience, stabilizing electrical activity, and lowering inflammation. This problem is especially dangerous for seniors because sudden cardiac failure often strikes without pain, without prior diagnosis, and leaves no second chance. The solution is critical because it targets the hidden biological weaknesses that medications alone often fail to correct, giving older hearts the protection they urgently need. Now listen very closely, because this may be the most important message you hear about your heart. Medical data shows that more than 50% of fatal cardiac events in adults over 65 are classified as sudden, meaning they occur within minutes to hours, often in people who believed their condition was stable after age 60. The risk of sudden cardiac death nearly doubles, and after 70 it accelerates even faster. What makes this terrifying is that many seniors feel fine right up until the moment their heart fails. Ignore this issue, and the cost can be instant loss of life, independence, and everything you've built. But understand it early, and you can dramatically reduce your risk. To establish trust, let's turn to medical authority. Cardiologists and cardiac prevention. Specialists with 25 to 40 years of experience and tens of thousands of senior patients report a consistent pattern. Sudden heart failure is rarely random. It is usually the final result of long-term inflammation, nutrient depletion, electrical instability, and weakened heart muscle that went unnoticed for years. In clinical follow-ups, seniors who corrected these internal imbalances alongside standard care showed dramatically lower rates of emergency cardiac events, fewer hospital admissions, and improved survival over time. These outcomes are supported by large population studies and hospital-based cardiac registries worldwide. To understand why senior hearts fail suddenly, we must look at the science. The heart is not just a pump. It is an electrically driven muscle that depends on oxygen, minerals, and healthy blood vessels to function second by second. As we age, chronic inflammation damages arteries, reducing oxygen delivery. At the same time, declining levels of key nutrients weaken heart muscle cells and disrupt electrical signaling. The heart becomes less flexible, more irritable, and more vulnerable to sudden rhythm disturbances. Add dehydration, medications, stress, or poor diet, and the heart can abruptly lose its ability to maintain a stable rhythm or adequate pumping force. This is why sudden failure often appears without warning. It is the final collapse of systems that have been quietly deteriorating. Now let's debunk some dangerous misconceptions. The first mistake is believing that if cholesterol or blood pressure numbers are controlled, the heart is safe. Studies show that over 40% of sudden cardiac deaths occur in people with previously normal readings, because underlying inflammation and electrical instability were never addressed. The second mistake is relying solely on medications. While life-saving, many drugs do not replenish depleted nutrients or repair cellular damage. One study found that seniors on heart medications alone still had high rates of sudden events when nutritional deficiencies were present. A real-world example involves a 72-year-old man who followed his prescriptions perfectly but consumed a highly processed diet. He later suffered a sudden cardiac arrest traced to severe mineral imbalance and inflammation. The third mistake is avoiding natural fats out of fear. Research now shows that very low-fat diets in seniors are associated with higher cardiac mortality, not lower. Now we arrive at the core promise of today's video, the one food shown to reduce sudden heart failure risk by up to twofold, and that food is fatty fish, especially sardines or salmon. Fatty fish is one of the most powerful natural protectors of the aging heart because it supplies omega-3 fatty acids, which stabilize heart rhythm, reduce inflammation, improve blood vessel flexibility, and strengthen heart muscle cell membranes. Clinical studies show that seniors who regularly consume omega-3 rich fish have significantly lower rates of sudden cardiac death compared to those who do not. One landmark study found that older adults with higher omega-3 intake experienced up to a 50% reduction in fatal cardiac events, largely due to improved electrical stability and reduced clot formation. The action plan is simple and realistic. Consume fatty fish 2 to 3 times per week. Or use a physician-approved omega-3 source if fish is unavailable. Consistency over time is what builds protection. Before we go further, take a moment to support this channel. If you are over 60 or care about protecting your heart and your future, please like this video, subscribe, and comment with your age or your biggest heart concern. This channel exists solely to help seniors avoid preventable health crises and live longer with strength and independence. As we close, remember this: senior hearts do not fail suddenly without reason. They fail after years of silent damage that can be slowed, stabilized, and in many cases, prevented. Taking action now means fewer emergencies, fewer hospital stays, lower medical costs, and more years living life on your own terms. Protecting your heart today is not about fear, it is about empowerment. Stay with this channel, because every message is designed to help you safeguard your heart, your independence, and your life after 60.